Today I'll be showing you the rigid miter saw stand. Let's get to it. The miter saw stand, you can see I got my DeWalt 12-inch miter saw. I used to have, in some of my older videos, I had a Ryobi. It was a 10-inch miter saw, but that went to the shop and I don't have that back yet. So I needed a miter saw, so I picked up this DeWalt 12-inch. It was barely used, but it works really good. But let's get on to the miter saw stand. So this is very rigid. It's got some handles over here. You can extend these rails out, and I'll get you all closer look in a couple minutes. And it's got some more rails over here. So it's got two rails that you can flip out to cut longer pieces. And this, it's made by the same people that make the Ryobi portable workbench. It's kind of got the same concept. It's got the same locking thing down here. I'll show you that. But it's really nice, and let's get you all a closer look of it. So here it is up close. I got my 12-inch DeWalt miter saw. And then here are the pieces that hold it on. So you just unlatch that. There's a little trigger right here that pulls up, and then that releases it. And then that's how you can take the saw off and put it back on, or slide it around. And then here is the rail right here. So you just flip this. There's a dislike right here too, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. So that rolls out and then goes back in. And then you just tighten it back up. And then there's one over here too. So you just undo that and it slides back right out. And then depending on what saw you have on here, you can put this up right here where this is like a little stop piece, and this black piece will come up and then it acts as a stop so the wood hits that and doesn't go any further. But depending on what type of saw you have, you undo this and this raises up to get it level with the tabletop of the saw. I don't have mine level yet. You can kind of see right there. But it's got some nice heavy-duty wheels down here. They look like they're about 10-inch wheels, which are pretty nice, so this thing will hold up longer. And then here's the locking and safety trigger. It's kind of like the same that I have on the Ryobi here. Right there, this is the Ryobi one. It's got the same mechanism on here to fold and unfold it. So all you have to do here is you just step on it, and it's gonna go up a little bit faster than the Ryobi one because it's got a saw on it. It's a little bit heavier, but and then it wheels really good here. Wheels. It's kind of hard when it's real heavy and if you're doing it in grass. So just be aware of that. It'll be kind of hard. So whenever you're doing this and you lock it back up, you're gonna want to make sure you push it all the way, because if you don't push it all the way, and you got it in like a trailer or something, this is gonna go like this, and then it's gonna be wheeling around, and it can roll around or tip over. So you just gotta make sure you just push it all the way. So I normally put my foot down here. There's this little rail across the wheels, and so I just push that and I push it all the way, and then it just locks on, and then you hit it again, and you got to pull it down kind of fast because it kind of gets stuck and then it starts sliding. So you got to put some pressure on it to get it down. And then I was showing earlier, so how you move this is, I'll show you on the camera up here since it's bigger. You can see the whole thing. And then, so here you go. You just unlock these little latches, and then you can slide it around. And then to pick it up or take it off, you just go back here and you lift it from the back. I'm not going to do it right now because this saw is very heavy. and I don't want to drop it. And then all you do is just push those back down, and that locks it down. And then some of the pros and cons about this. So a couple dislikes about this is here, these little knobs that you undo to take these out. There's one right here, and then I wish they kind of put it right here, but I understand because this rod right here, they could have put this so you don't have to have a latch in the back and a latch in the front. They could have put them both in the front, but I'm assuming they didn't do that because the rod that goes in here to extend this goes in this pipe right here, and they can't do two of them because it'd hit at each other and it wouldn't go in more compact. So, but it'd been nice that they put one so you don't have to go back and forth, but that's just my opinion, and it's not that big of a deal, but sometimes it can, if it's against a wall, you kind of got to get back there. But that's like one dislike. And another dislike is the wheels. If they were a little bit bigger, they could, or a little bit thicker, they probably would, because when you do it, when you wheel it, they're kind of crooked and they wobble, and I don't really like that. Yeah, that's the dislikes. And then the likes on this thing are the whole thing. It's really nice. I like how it's universal. This is a universal miter saw stand, and it's called a miter saw utility vehicle, is what they call it. I call it a stand, but you can call it whatever you want. But yeah, this is the miter saw, the rigid miter saw stand. I love this thing, and I would highly recommend it to users. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and share this video with others so we can reach our goal of hitting 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And hit the like button while you're at it. And when you subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. It's totally free, no charges. It just helps this channel out a lot when you hit the subscribe button and the like button. But what I always say in the end of the video, go build something awesome.